It took a while. But like, you can see how the Joker theme, how the Joker colours would suit this, because it's a city and you've got a bunch of things happening. But you know, there's no person and whatnot, but you have to use the colours for them, because that's what I did. So the way you actually have to get inspiration is just by looking through what the movie's colours are and what the behind the scenes are, and you know, what's the type of photo. Does it need a subject or does it not have a subject? And the way you need to do is just by taking the photos that you like and try and replicate somewhat of the colours or somewhat of the style. So we're just going to go through. We're actually just going to darken it just a little bit, because the Joker is very much a dark movie. So we're just going to use a bunch of contrast, just probably about 20. And the highlights, we don't really want to use too much. And then with the shadows, probably just darken it just that little bit there. And you really want to be able to use the colours very much, just not too much, because otherwise it turns to be really green. And so you want to use your tone curver to just kind of just give it a bit more of the light. Obviously it doesn't make too much of a difference. Now it has. See, Joker colours. Might not be the best thing, but there we go. So you got a bit of the, and then you can just add in that little bit of blue. I just got inspiration from just that one photo there, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Mid-tones and shadows and highlights are possibly the most important factor for editing photos like this, because it either makes the photo or breaks the photo. So what you want to do is literally just play around with a bunch of the mid-tones, because it obviously, look at that. If I didn't press that, it goes back to the normal color. So you want to be able to, like, so the shadows, you don't want it to be too much, so it looks way too green. Obviously you can go like this and just play around with it. That's what I usually do, is try and play around and see what the effects are with it. Okay, let's not use any colors. You don't have to use any colors. You can just go ahead and just darken it just that little bit there. We're probably gonna have to mask this area here. So you're asking, you want to be able to use the lino gradient. The part that we actually said we're going to do is right over here. This bit here, because it's pretty dark and it's like pretty lonely over there. So you just want to be able to just give it a bit of light. So it's going to create the preset. I'm going to call it Joker 2025. Let's actually compare the two together. So we've got this one, and now, okay, that's the, okay, obviously, if you look at that, okay, ours is way too green. So the one issue you want to be able to not do is have me be me and use too much color, because I obviously didn't actually, you know,